All right, this video is a little programming update for all of you. So, as you know, as I record this today, Sunday, January 19th, 2025, ByteDance's apps are now officially banned in the United States by federal law. I saw a Tim Pool video about how even if Trump were like, we're not going to enforce this, you can just go ahead and put your app, the apps back up. Apple, Google, Amazon, other app stores, you can just go ahead and do that. We're not going to penalize you. They'd be very bad penalties if we wanted to, but there aren't going to be any penalties for you, okay? But Tim Pool was like, the insurance companies aren't going to allow that. Dude, it's still against the law. If you want to do that, we're not going to be able to cover you for insurance. That's one of the reasons that everything's more complicated today is insurance things. But that's a topic for another day. So basically, last night I went in to trim down some videos, and after I got two clips out of the I don't want to say too much about the videos I have coming up, but I got two clips out of one because they were really good material, I'll tell you that. So when I went to work on the next one, I got a pop-up notification that said something about you saw it in the post I made on YouTube and in the short I put out there. So yeah, CapCut no longer usable for me on either my phone or my MacBook. Very sad day. Very disappointed that ByteDance couldn't just sell it off. They had months to do that. Okay, so who's to blame? The government for passing this, the Supreme Court for upholding it, or ByteDance for not just selling off the companies? Probably would have been TikTok as a priority, but I really wish they'd have sold off CapCut and then been like, all right, everyone, you can just go ahead and download CapCut. It will not be affected. Unfortunately, we don't live in that timeline. It was affected. I am personally sorry about that. Had a very important phone call to confirm a doctor's appointment. Yeah, I used the pause feature on the iPhone camera app, the watch one at the very least. But what was I talking about again? Something about ByteDance and well, basically, I now can't really edit my videos unless I painstakingly go through iMovie. So here's a little behind the scenes for how these videos were made, and won't be able to for a while unless I suddenly get $300 to invest in Final Cut Pro, which has the auto captions feature. At this moment in time, I technically could use the Apple gift card credit I have because I still have well over $300 for that. But then that would defeat the whole reason that I traded in that backup phone in the first place. It was to fund Apple One Premiere for the next 6 to 9 months, ultimately 6 months, and then covering digital rentals and such. I'm not going to rehash that. The video's out there to if you want to go ahead and watch that. But anyway, what I'd do is I would take the raw footage into CapCut after selecting the in-frame only audio selection on my phone or my MacBook if it had uploaded to iCloud by then, because that's something my 16 Pro Max can do. Yeah, I'd argue it was a good investment, and that's why I record the way I do. I don't record straight to the MacBook with OBS. I tried that with a video that I ultimately deleted because I didn't felt the audio quality was kind of inconsistent. I mean, I could probably turn up my play around with the mic a little more, but I like the in-frame selection. Anyway, I would run the video through the auto captions. Then while listening to something else, I would go ahead and delete the pauses. And then if I noted to delete anything, I would do just that. And then I would go ahead and reduce the video. Sometimes I'd bring a 30-minute video down to like 15 to 20 minutes with that. I'd also eliminate any pre-roll or post-roll. And then I would delete the captions and then watch through the video, make sure it was cohesive, and then I'd go ahead and export it after I confirmed there was no background noise that I didn't want in there. I'd listen to it at maximum volume. Probably still going to have to do that at the very least after I finish recording, just to be absolutely certain, because I'm a little obsessive, maybe a little too obsessive. I will probably discuss that with my therapist. Anyway, I'd export it, I'd upload it to my iCloud backup, and I'd upload it to YouTube, set it to private, and then after putting in the details, schedule it for the specific date and time. What I've been doing recently was creating the 1 minute versions, roughly 1 minute, up to 1 minute versions that you saw recently that I'm linking to the other ones. Because, like Raymond of Raymond Thoughts and Mind said, daily uploads are the way to get noticed in the algorithm. And I thought some shorts might help too, you know? Those tend to get a lot of views. I did watch this one tutorial about how you shouldn't do shorts on a channel dedicated to long form content because they're two different types of viewers, but you know what? What have I got to lose by trying this? That's also my mentality with unedited videos, not making insane cuts like that, using the pause feature on my built-in phone camera app, and particularly the watch, because that's how I do these things, because I want to get the better video quality from the rear cameras. You know what? Maybe I'll try this with the front cam, at the selfie camera someday. Wouldn't count on it for now though. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting experiment going forward. I'm bumping this video up ahead of the other ones because I really want to get this out there and explain why that change is coming. I might still use iMovie to create the 1 minute version, you know, take all the key points and then create the short. Of course, it doesn't have the auto ratio change version. So I guess if I want to make my life easier, and I'd have to invest in no, Final Cut, that's what it's called. That's the best way. My more immediate solution to avoid having to spend money, since I'm not making money on YouTube right now, is to just go ahead and work with what I have right now. Hey, my grandmother said it. I'm very resourceful. So that's why I'm going to try these. I'm probably not going to put this video through iMovie. Probably just going to trim the pre-roll and post-roll, as we called it in high school video production. then we can go from there. If I decide I really need to edit this up, then iMovie it is. Maybe I'll duplicate it, create a vertical format version on uh, the Photos app first, and then put that in iMovie and then chop it up. Or maybe select an up to 1 minute highlight. I'll figure it out. Again, I'm not happy about this change. I have to say, I felt like Ryan Gosling in the scene in Blade Runner 2049 after, spoiler alert for a 7-year-old movie, his joy AI was destroyed. And, it's the scene where he's like, God damn it! Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I still think Blade Runner 2049 and Denis Villeneuve in general is overrated, but I can appreciate the ideas of Blade Runner 2049. That's a topic for another day, though. So, you know what? I think I'm going to leave it here for the video before I go on too long. Give this video a like if you enjoyed listening to me ramble about this. Comment what you think of the whole TikTok slash Bytedance as a whole situation. Personally, again, I'm upset that I was affected like this. I mean, everyone was talking so much about TikTok, I forgot to look into it and confirm that Bytedance as a whole would be affected. It was fun while it lasted, but now I have to adapt, which I'm going to do. Subscribe for daily videos. This change will not stop me. As President Pullman said, we will not go quietly into the night. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.